Assalamu alaikum. Dankeschön. Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, 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 Allah, Allahu, 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 Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Nabina Muhammad alayhi salam salatan tadumu wa tuhda ilayh mamar al-layali wa tula dawam Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Nabina Muhammad alayhi salam salatan tadumu wa tuhda ilayh mamar al-layali wa tula dawam Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Nabina Muhammad alayhi salam salatan tadumu wa tuhda ilayh mamar al-layali wa tula dawam. Dawam. We are trying to be dawam in the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Don't be hesitated. Don't be lazy. And don't let your ego to come in front of love of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Don't put anything between you and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam love. If Allah Almighty loving Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam too much, that means there is a reason for us to love Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam too much. Yes. If we can catch little bit of that love, we are the kings. Because if you are able to show your love for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he see your love to him, then imagine where he will put you. This Rasulullah. It is not a joke. Everything is a theater. Everything is cinema. Everything, it is not existing. Yesterday there was people here. Today they are not here. Tomorrow we will not be here. After tomorrow, the people they've been here, they will not be here. Everything, it is going for disappearing. You will be disappeared, I will be disappeared. Your child will be disappeared, his child will be disappeared. Your father being disappeared, your grandfather being disappeared. Now we are existing. For how long? It will be finished. So many empires been existing. They are saying we are the ruler here. absolute ruler. Everything is under our control. But today, no one of them is existing. Now we have a new empires. We don't know until when they will be existing. Don't think this planet is belonging to you. Don't think that you are ruling the planet. No. It's been given to you as temporary, as test for you to see what you will do and to see what the people will react and how the people will say yes or no, or to see the power that it is not belonging to you also. There is power, but it's not belonging to you. Never power being belonging to Bani Adam. No. The power is for Allah Almighty. Allah Almighty, He is the one catching the power. He only borrowing you. Say, use it for a while. Let's see what will happen. Use it for a while. Let's see what will happen. That's why everything, it is not real. No. If it's real, it will be remain. This is the secret of real or not real. You have the best dream in your sleep. Ooh, you've been going, flying up and down. And when you open your eyes, you say, oh, this is dream. Yes. It was so fantastic dream. German Darwish. I cannot imagine how fantastic dream was. And then somebody wake me up. The dream has disappeared. The life is another kind of dream. Allah Almighty, He make it in such a way that we are living in it. We are eating, drinking, enjoying. But at the end of the day, we will be wake up. When you will be wake up? When you give your soul. When they take the soul, they say, this man, he was a good man. We continue our dream, but he is not continuing his dream. His dream is finished. He is wake up. Somebody is wake up. How you wake up? You wake up by living your soul. May Allah make us to wake up in good way, because there is so many kind of wake up also. That's why the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it will be your best wake up. That's why loving Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when they will wake you up, say, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You open your eyes, you find the light of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where the good way. Yes. But there is another wake up. Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif. Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif, Ya Latif. I don't wish it to my enemy. That's what they are saying. I don't wish it to my enemy. Such a wake up. Yes. It is terrible wake up. They are being wake up. Allah, we are not asking this either for us or either for anybody. That's why the generosity of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to say Hubbu Rasulullah, love Rasulullah, that to have this good wake up. Everything is being perfectly done for the benefit of humanity. But the shaitan, he will never ask to get anything for the humanity. Never. Shaitan is all the time against your humanity, against the humanity totally. Even he have a lot of helper from the humanity. They are pretending to be human, but they are not. Even those, he is enemy for them. He is not happy with you. Shaitan never been happy with Bani Adam. Shaitan, he is all the time, he is jealous from Bani Adam. Why? The jealousy is the biggest illness. Is the biggest illness. The jealousy is the biggest illness of ego. He say you can remove so many illness from your ego, but the jealousy is the most hard one to take it out of your ego. When you take it out of your ego, you become awliya immediately. Yes, like this. So quick. But until to take this jealousy, your life will be not enough. Life never be enough for taking jealousy from your ego. Ego love the jealousy so much. Don't be jealous of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is how shaitan is affecting the ego for people. Using the jealousy side of the people, say, who is Rasulullah? Who is Rasulullah? He is a human like us. Why we should love him? Why we should respect him? Why? This is the jealousy. That's why try to make the jealousy beside when you are loving Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Try to love him in the good way and the pure way. This is when they say purity, this is you have to understand that is the pure love to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam must come from your heart. That's why the heart is separate and the ego is separate and the brain is separate. Allah Almighty, He make perfect creation. Perfect creation that Allah Almighty, He put every organ in the place. And in the same time, He make it to be together working. And then it will be having the perfect human. Perfect human, what is the perfect human? The perfect human, the one he can remove his jealousy from his ego. That's why when you see great people like Jalaluddin al-Rumi, like Muhyiddin ibn al-Arabi, like Abdul Qadir al-Jilani, like Shah Naqshband, these people, they are heroes, taking their jealousy out of their ego, and they can act as Allah Almighty coming to them and make them to be higher and give the true love for people. And this true love for people will come only from purity. This is also Maulana Shaykh Nazim Qaddasallahu Sirruhu. He was never jealous from anything, from nothing. Yes. If you are able to look for Maulana Shaykh Nazim, you can see him that he is happy to share the love, to share his food, to share his children, to share everything. What he have, it is for his people, for everybody. This is very important things that Maulana Shaykh, he managed to take his jealousy out of his heart. And he is happy to give, and to show you the real generosity. Because the generosity will never be working with the jealousy. Generosity, it works only without jealousy. May Allah make us to be in that level, because that awliyas, they are working for it. And I like to give a story about Mullah Nasruddin. Mullah Nasruddin, he say, I will not work. I am believer of Allah Almighty, and I will be surrendering to Allah Almighty to send my income, my rizqi. And they say, I will sit in my bed and my food, my everything will come from Allah Almighty. So he was lying in his bed, waiting for his rizq, for his food to come. One day, 2 days, nothing coming. He said, I'm insisting to be in my bed, that I know, Ya Rabbi, you will send me rizq, you will send me my food. And he was sitting, and the neighborhood, they say, oh, this Mullah Nasruddin house being quiet for a while, maybe he is ill, maybe he is not good. Let cook for him dolma. And dolma, that was his favorite food. And the neighbor, they knocked the door, tock, 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 tock. Hey, Mullah Nasruddin, are you at home? They say, we have something for you. If you are at home, let us know. He's still saying, Ya Rabbi, I want to have my food until to my bed. I will not move from my bed. He's stubborn. He's insisting that his food come to his food, to his feet. And then the neighbor knocked the door, and finally the neighbor talking with each other, and he's hearing. I think this Mullah Nasruddin, he is not at home. Maybe he went somewhere. So we take this dolma and we eat it. So no need. No need to give him this dolma. And he hear this one say, from inside. Say, yes, even, Ya Rabbi, he say, even my food coming until my door, so I have to make effort and say that people hear me and bring it to my feet. So everything is need effort. Even you want to take your jealousy out of your ego, you have to have effort to take it out. This is important things in our life, to work for something. And that's why Maulana Sheikh, he was not lazy person. And he was all the time working. Even in akhirah or in dunya or in spiritual, he was never been lazy. This is, may Allah make us to not be lazy and to be all the time working for His benefit. Work for Allah Almighty benefit. Whatever you do, anything you do, say, Ya Rabbi, this is for your benefit. Your intention will be accepted as His benefit. May Allah forgive me and forgive us, and to make us happy here and hereafter. ومن الله التوفيق بحرمة الحبيب بحرمة الفاتحة. اللهم صل. سبحان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام. سبحان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام. سبحان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام. وصل يا ربي وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى كل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة.